How's it going, everyone? Give me a second, just getting set up here. Let me know if you can hear the music. We got some music today, finally. If you're on yesterday, you'll know that we had so many issues with technology, and I feel like I got the music finally going the way we want. So yeah, let me just get this posted real quick onto my story. Tonight's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about it. Doing something different, and had some really cool ideas today too for what we're gonna do for the future for the stream. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. So let me just get, some of my scenes got messed up when I unplugged, so please give me a little grace real quick. Get these fixed up. Should be live right now. Ooh. All right. Yeah, this camera got all messed up. It's all good. Do that. Cool. Let's do browse. Yep, that's all set up. We're gonna have fun. I'm really excited about today. It's gonna be super spontaneous. I don't know what we're getting into. Outside of, we're gonna have a robot decide what's going on, and then we have this fun thing today. All right. So here's the rundown. Here's what today's gonna look like. We are going to have Chat GPT. I'm gonna change this music really quick because it's kind of not what I want. Real quick. Oh yeah. It's a great time for my keyboard stuff. That's so cool. Locked. There we go. Okay, I like that more. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Chat GPT to write some drawing prompts for us. And we're gonna have it come up with 6 different character prompts. So these character prompts are gonna be all different. They're gonna be like, some will be very witty, some will be like very, who knows what it's gonna come up with. Pretty much is gonna come up with a character that then we're gonna have to draw. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. So let's get over to ChatGPT on stream. Let's do that. Yeah. So here's what we're doing. First of all, is anyone in here? Not yet. That's okay. Okay, so here's the prompt that we are going to do. So the prompt is, come up with 6 character profiles for wild and crazy illustration. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. So it's gonna spit out 6 different character prompts. And with these 6 prompts, it's get messed up again. No, okay. After we get these 6 prompts, I have a die right here. It's a cool red and green die that I got actually at Adobe Max. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna roll the die, and whatever number it lands on, we're gonna go top to bottom, 1 to 6, and that is gonna be our prompt for the evening, and that is the character we're gonna be drawing. So here we Go. All right, so it says, sure, here are 6 character profiles for wild and crazy illustration prompts. I mean, there's names, there's everything. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm not even gonna look at these yet. We're just gonna roll this dice and see what this robot has decided that I'm gonna be doing for the next hour or so. So you just gotta trust me on what we get here. We got number 5. So number 5 is our prompt. So our prompt is Ali Oddball. So description, Ali is a quirky artist with a penchant for the bizarre. So I'm gonna have to look up the word penchant. He's always dressed in mismatched patterns and wears an assortment of eccentric accessories from oversized glasses to a bow tie made of recycled bottle caps. His personality is creative, unconventional. Ali sees the world through a unique lens. He's constantly inspired by the strange and unusual, using his art to express his offbeat perspective on life. All right. Okay, let's see. First of all, penchant is a strong or habitual liking for something, a tendency to do something. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this little blurb that we have and put it into our drawing scene so we have it here at all times. Actually, I'll put it... Actually, we'll just keep it up here, right? We have it right here. Ali Oddball. Okay, let's write this down. It'll be fun. An interesting character. Bow tie made of caps. Okay. So Ali Oddball. We need a pencil here. Ali Oddball. All right, so let's get some keywords here. So description. I want to make sure that we include what's in this prompt so that we are staying true to it. But I think the fun part about this is we can kind of let our imagination go wild a little bit and also include some things that we imagine this now character of Ali Oddball, stuff that he would have. So here we go. So he is a quirky artist. So quirky artist. And he likes the bizarre. So what does that mean? Liking the bizarre. So he's a strange dude. Okay, so he's a strange dude. He's quirky. He's always dressed in mismatched patterns. This will be the fun part. Mismatched patterns, which means, in my opinion, we can do some really fun stuff with his clothes, which I like that. Mismatched patterns and wears an assortment of eccentric accessories. So crazy accessories. This dude's gonna be cool. Because who says being an oddball isn't cool? From oversized glasses. Oversized glasses. Big glasses. And bow tie made of bottle cap. Bottle cap bow tie. Cool. I'm down for that. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be really fun. Okay, personality. Creative and unconventional. He sees the world through a unique lens, and he's constantly inspired by the strange and unusual, using his art to express his offbeat perspective on life. So he's expressive through art. This is gonna be sick. Through art. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Okay. So what do I think of when I think of quirky? I think of an oddball, right? Somebody, Ollie, obviously his name's going to be Ollie Oddball. But I think of somebody who's quirky, who's just different, right? Like stands out. His fine standing out. His personality. He doesn't seem to be shy at all. He's bold, so I think bold is good. Bold in the way he expresses himself with creativity. This is gonna be cool, and I like this. Okay. So first of all, what are some different characteristics that we can give him physically, outside of the things he's wearing, the accessories, the clothes that he wears that we could do that would be something different? I think we could give him. I think he would probably have a pretty cool haircut. Maybe he's got a cool haircut. How can you accessorize your hair? Maybe he's got colored hair. Who knows? He's definitely going to have some patterns. Okay, so let's just start. Let's start thinking here. Let's break down what he's going to be like. I'm going to... Okay. I want to give him kind of an odd shaped head too. When I imagine big glasses, I imagine big old glasses, right? That maybe he's got like a skinny face, and so the glasses are like sitting wide on his head, and they're like kind of funky frames. So maybe we try something like that. And if you have any suggestions, even throw them in the chat throughout the night. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that needs to be done here, and I think we look up some cool shoes. I love using StockX to see like what are trendy shoes going on right now and being able to connect those into the piece. So we're looking for something mismatched, bizarre, quirky, different, something stand out. So he's not wearing panda dunks, he's wearing something goofy, you know? And he's making bold decisions. He's a bold decision maker. This camera still isn't right. I'll fix it. I can do this. Perfect. Okay. I'm down for this. So Ali Albal, he's going to be totally different. Thank you, Chat GPT. Thank you, number 5, for making this happen. Let's go. I think he's going to... Let's just do kind of a rough little sketch of this guy. I'm going to shrink this down. It's not taking up everything. Let's give a little sketch of Ali Oddball. Let's give him... What if he had like kind of like a... I want him to have a face that's... Need to smooth this out a little bit. We're just sketching right now. Get bolder. Let's do a real dynamic head on this guy. He's gonna have big old glasses. Maybe we give him like mismatched glasses, like his frames. Maybe they're just a little off. One of them's like a circle, one of them's like a square. That'd be kind of cool. That's something different. I wonder if I can look up some funky glasses. That'd be cool. Funky glasses. Wow, they have pairs that are circle and square. That would be pretty cool. I think I'd be down for that. Or some big old, I mean, he said oversized frames. So I want to stick to everything that ChatGPT put in, and then make sure that we're sticking to that. So let's get these glasses going. Let's do, I like the idea of the half circle. So let's get these big old frames. But this dude's gonna be cool. So I want to make him cool. I think it's okay to be odd. I think it's cool to be the oddball. He's got these circle square frames. He's got this cool little nose. It says he accessorizes, right? Crazy accessories. I'd say these glasses are crazy accessory. He's going to like the littler nose. I like that. Give him this hair, man. This is gonna be where I think it's gonna be crucial we get it right. I like the idea of this big old swoop. I just think that's not crazy enough. I feel like he would do more. Probably oddball. I think let's give him, what do you guys think about some big bushy hair? I think we go dramatic on this. Kind of like this idea. Some big old bushy hair. Maybe we throw a hat on top. That'd be kind of crazy. Let's just take this little liquefied tool, we'll warp it. Push it down a little bit, give him some room for a hat or something. I'll fix all this after. This is rough sketch. We're going rough sketch right now. Let's give him like those kind of upcycled hats, like a big old trucker hat. If you're joining us, feel free to say hi in the chat. Say what's up. Give it a like. This is definitely a series that I think would be fun to keep going. I also have some ideas for keeping a longer series going. Like I want to start a project with you guys that I think would be a cool like dream or pitch project for a company or an industry, and go from ideation to final deliverables. And that could be a 4 or 5 part series, just based on the idea that I have in my head. But let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that, or be in that at all, because I think it'd be cool, but definitely want to get your feedback. Okay, so this is a little interesting. I don't think it's bad, but I want to play around with it more. So he's got some big fluffy hair. He's got a big hat. His head needs to move down though. So his hair is just going to be pouring out of that. Cannot be contained. Oh yeah, oddball. Okay, I'm cool with it. So he's got his glasses. He's got a crazy accessory. He's got some crazy hair going. I think he's gonna have like a really cool jean jackety thing with patches on it that he's put on, some different materials and patterns that he's kind of like mismatched to himself. Like I imagine this kid, he's thrifting, he's getting some things that there's pins, there's different stuff like that, buttons. We do have to include the bottle cap bow tie. So maybe he's got an open jacket, right? He's got the bottleneck bow tie. Maybe he's keeping that a little clean. Maybe it's like a split shirt, so it's one color. It's like a button-up bottle cap bow tie with 2 different colors going on. I do think it would be interesting to try to get away with doing this piece with just like a color, like a 3 or 4 color scheme, but still making it feel like that hectic bizarreness that we're trying to capture. But who knows? Maybe we tried 2 different colors. Like what I mean is 2 different color schemes, I guess you could say. So let's do that. I think let's go with the torso. So we kind of got this head down. Let's move these together into one folder. I like that. Now let's work on this torso. Let's do, first, what kind of pose does he have? I imagine he's maybe standing with his hands in his pocket, or it does say that he is very expressive through his art. He's creative. Did it say anything about him having art supplies? Let's see. I don't think it did. Using his art to express his offbeat perspective on life. Okay, so it didn't say anything about him having art supplies. So we don't have to necessarily include that, but we will include all these different patterns and mismatchnesses that are going on. All right. So let's start with, gonna have, I like the idea of him having like this. No, not yet. He's gonna have this bottle cap necktie, right? Bottle cap necktie. So how do we get this bow tie? We want to make this thing look pretty fluffy. Big, bold, fluffy bow tie. And we will throw like 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna have, this thing's gonna be made up of 6 bow ties, or 6 you know what I mean, bottle caps. Again, this is all rough sketch, just to get the concept and the basic frame of what we're trying to do. I also want to thank those who showed up to the stream the first stream. That was really fun. I really had a good time. I know we had some frustrations with technology and getting, like, you guys didn't have music in the last stream, and so you just had to listen to my voice, which I'm sure was so fun for 2 hours. So thank you for those who did either like that, subscribe to me, watch it. It really doesn't mean the world. I don't expect anybody to watch these videos. This is my place where I want to come and draw and teach others about the design industry and what I've learned in it, and hopefully I can give you guys some cool insights. That's the goal. So this collar's kind of, it's a big bow tie. I think the buttons are just going to be showing then. So he's going to have these buttons for his shirt. Be decent sized buttons. Maybe there's just a little remnants of a collar going on, because he's got a big old shirt, man. He's an odd dude. And then he's pretty skinny, but he's gonna have this really, really big jacket. think his jacket's gonna be big. So let's give him a little bit of the skeleton here. I imagine he's gonna be kind of this lanky dude. His hands in his pocket. And then here's his torso. To make this a little bit smaller. So we need some room for his legs, which I think he's gonna be this tall dude. Oh, he's big pants. Legs, and then I want these big old shoes. Big, I'm saying big old breaky shoes. I think shoes are fun, and we're gonna have fun with the shoes. So this is gonna be the basic outline of the character, and you might be looking at this and being like, dude, this is bad. Hey, we got a lot of things we still gotta do. So let's get into it. I'm going to combine all these into actually, I'm just gonna make this layer. Also, I used to use Procreate a ton. Like that was all I used. And then I switched over to Fresco because of the vector brushes. And then actually I made great, but I was like fumbling around the UI like crazy and realizing I really do like Fresco. I think the way that they have things set up is really cool. All right, big bulky jacket. So we're gonna have a jacket that is got this big old collar. It's open. It's coming down behind him. Big chunky sleeves. Chunky. He's gonna have pockets here. He'll be able to put his hands in. So his hands are gonna be creasing over like this. So let's have this be this kind of chunky, bunched up. This nature. That's going too wide. I'm gonna bring that in. So he's gonna have his arms go out like that. These are too big. Scratch it. Let's follow his arms. I want his arms to be like this, right? Sleeves. That means like that. But I do want these shoulders to just give him a bit of a bigger look to him. I could break up this jacket. It cuts in like that. He's got his hands in his pocket. He's just too cool. Too cool for school. This odd dude. Maybe it's got, instead of, it's got a cool zipper. Maybe he's got a zipper, right? So for those of you who might be just joining or just seeing the live, this is a Chat GPT decided my character prompt. It spit out 5 different prompts, and then I rolled the dice, picked number 5, and our prompt is this, which is Ali Oddball. He's a quirky artist who's bizarre. He wears mismatched patterns, got big glasses, a bottle cap bow tie. He's creative, expressive, and he wears crazy accessories. So that's what we are doing today. We're making Mr. Ali, and I like the idea of this jacket having this like kind of almost imagine it as this just thrifted. Maybe it doesn't quite fit him right. It's wide, it's short, it's almost cropped up on him, and he's got this dress shirt on underneath that's split color. I kind of like the idea of it coming out of the jacket. I feel like I'm starting to get this. At first I'm like, what is this dude gonna be? But this is fun. I'm enjoying this. He's got this big beefy jacket. He's gonna have this dress shirt that's, I say we have it tucked in. Yeah, have it tucked in. It's gonna be bunched up in here. Tucked in. I want to beef up these pants. So let's redo the bottom of this shirt. So the goal is going to be, he's starting to take shape a little bit. There's definitely a lot that needs to be done. I think I need to redo the head a little bit. That was just very rough sketch. But let's do some wide pants. He's got this kind of like big chunky belt. So remember, he likes accessories. So maybe he's got like a patched knee also on these jeans. I'm gonna put his knee further down. This is like his hip is too low. His hip is too low. Sorry if I'm like leaning over. I'm gonna try to sit back like this and not blind you guys with this light. That's the goal. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, this is off. This camera is off. Sorry, everyone. I'll get you. I'll get you where you need to be. And then I'm going to sit normal, and we're good. Okay. Okay. So I like the idea of him having this big, I like the undersized jacket. His hands need to be out of his jacket. That's what it is. Can't have pockets. He just have his hands out. Okay. Sorry, guys. But you know it's right when you see it. And when you don't see what you like, you have to take matters in your own hands and make the decision to get it right. I do like the size of the undersized jacket. So I wanted to crop off like here. And I really did like it like that texture here. But what we need is it to be this open jacket that then has a zipper. It's small on him, but he's done some stuff. Like it's got like a pattern on it and different patches and stuff. So he's like, I'm not going to get rid of this thing because I've been working on this jacket since I was in 7th grade. That's the kind of vibe we're going for. So let's have an open jacket that gets cut off like here. And that sounds crazy short, but I think having more dramatic effects here is going to make this that much better. So he's got his jacket. Going to come down. Yep, this is getting better. Okay. Yep, this is gonna be better. Because then his arms, the sleeves are gonna be like too short. Maybe he's got one hand up like this, like he's holding. Maybe he's pointing. That'd be kind of cool. Or he's just sitting there, chilling. Let's have the arms like that, and maybe he has an arm up. He's like going this way. His forearm. He's kind of waving, like a little awkward wave. Like, he's an odd dude. He's cool, but he's odd. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna pair down here. So this jacket is going to bump up and cut off like really short, like big short jacket. Yeah, these nice little athletic ribs. All right, he's starting to take shape. I want it to be wide though. Show a lot of stuffings. Okay. All right, this is definitely the weirdest character I've drawn, that's for sure. But I think I dig it. We need to make that line behind. Yeah. I'm not giving him long enough arms. Trial and error, people. It's gonna be fun to look back on these streams when I'm in like stream number like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I realize how much better I've gotten. Especially when it comes to something like this where I feel like most people, they draw the same style of things. I really wanted to challenge myself tonight and do something I do not do at all. And a character like this is totally out of my comfort zone. But that's why I decided to do it. You know, I let the robot decide and pick this dude. I'm down for it. I think he's cool. I hope to make him feel cool. Right now, I feel like I'm letting him down. But I'll figure it out. Okay, so this is going to be, I'm going to go back to like old school basics. There we go. Get the shoulder right. Get him a short jacket. Again, if you're still just if you're just joining, this is Ali Oddball. This was actually generated from Chat GPT. He is a bizarre, quirky, artistic, creative who wears mismatched patterns. He makes some bold choices. He has a bottle cap bow tie. He's creative and he's expressive. And he's the subject of our art today. This is our buddy. watch on him, some bracelets, wristbands. Dude kind of looks like a clown. But I want to make him cool. Are we dropping the ball? Are we dropping the ball on this dude? He's gonna have a cool smirk. Just a little like, hello. Yeah, there we go, buddy. I'm going back on this. I'm going back on him having his arm up. I like the idea of his arms being down and just showing his kind of lankiness. Let's go back to that. And then his hands are going to be down here. Yeah, this is cool. I like this jacket. Maybe no pockets. Oh, if anyone is on, if you could let me know if the music's playing well for you guys, that'd be awesome. It'd be really good to know if the music's coming through. Because, man, yesterday was so frustrating that I couldn't get this music going. And I'm like, it worked earlier in the day, but then of course decides not to work when you needed to. Okay, he's got this weird jacket going. He's gonna wear this tucked in shirt. He's gonna go to like here. He's gonna have the big old chunky belt. His arm's gonna be longer. This is gonna hit there. There's his elbow. Let's chunk that out. Chunk that out a bit. His arms are gonna get it down to here. Long dino arms. No, guys, I'm throwing a curveball. Here's what we're doing. I like the idea of the character being an animal. I think we can have more fun with it, and we could do something goofy with it. So I'm going to take this exact same. This is our prompt. We're gonna scrap this dude. I just feel like it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough of a quirky design. I think he's excuse me, just a little too grounded. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going back to our robot. Okay. And I'm going to say, can you make these characters into animals? And we're going to take the one for number 5, which is probably oddball. see what they spit out. He's gonna be a quirky octopus. That is what we're talking about. Let's go. He's an octopus. He's an octopus with, so it kept everything the same. Outside of, yep, he has the bottle cap bow ties. He's got, all right, this is cool. All right, so he's gonna be an octopus. So what is an octopus? I'm loving this more. Okay. Yeah, something just didn't feel right. I was like, there's gotta be another little layer to this. And the fact that he's an octopus is gonna be so much cooler. Octopus. So when we think of an octopus, we think of big head, cartoony 2 eyes, right? They got that beak on the bottom. They also have their 8 legs and tentacles. So this is gonna be interesting. Okay. So we still need to give him a bow tie. So where is a bow tie sitting on octopus? He's gonna be gripping all this different stuff. This is gonna be goofy. Okay. We need to get a shell here. So let's get kind of the base of this octopus. He's looking down this way. Pull some references for octopus real quick. Look at that dude. They got these big old, I love how almost the back of their head matches the length of the front before the tentacles hit, which is good to know. And I think we really expound on some of these details. Yeah. Ready, guys? This is gonna be fun. Thank you all for hopping in. If you're in here, I appreciate you. We're gonna have some fun here. So let's have this big head. I mean, he's gonna have a big old octopus head. Also big old octopus eyes with these crazy glasses. And so his eyes are gonna hit like here. So let's just do these 2 eyes just to hit him. And then he's gonna have stuff sticking out. So he's gonna have this webbing of these arms that we sticking out. It's gonna kind of bloat out this way. So bow tie, gonna sit like here. He's gonna have these big glasses. So he's circular. So do we like the idea? You're gonna have circles here, circles here. Maybe do some bold. Can you do like that kind of glass? Oversized glasses is the prompt. Ooh, do some like big wide ones. He might be nerdy. I think that's okay. Nerdy but cool. So he's got these Coke bottle. I'm gonna do 3, 2. Coke bottle bow tie. He's gonna have this little. He'll be pretty excited. Yeah, I like this dude. Okay. What else do you have? Quirky artist, bizarre, mismatched patterns. That's gonna be the interesting part. Maybe his skin is mismatched, which is kind of cool because in general, octopuses are able to camouflage into wherever they go. So maybe he's got a general color tone that's consistent, but the patterns on his skin are different. So what would be some interesting patterns? We could do like these cool, like random grid lot, like spike lines. And then this can almost act like, that almost looks like his hair, doesn't it? I don't want to necessarily do that. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. So let's do something more. If we're trying to make his head look spherical, what we're going to want to do is break this up and actually give him these lines. So that I would love to be able to break this up into like a checkerboard grid. Especially given his hair. What we could do is actually, we'll do that when we get to the pattern. Don't like that idea. Let's do some weird striping here. I like the idea of this like lightning pattern. Just gonna start sketching some weird stuff and see what sticks, guys. But he's got mismatched patterns, that's for sure. All over him. And these tentacles are gonna just kind of go a little wild. Got one going behind him. So this is actually gonna kind of show off these suction cups. Going up. That's kind of cool. Maybe this one's got his hand wrapped around something. So maybe wrapped around like a, he says an artist. So let's just go with the typical paintbrush, right? Got a paintbrush. Not trying to make it look like a weird. He's got this thing going. He's got his paintbrush. Got his little suction cups going on his paintbrush. We got this leg going off, doing its own little thing. Let's kick him back here. That's that one. Also, if you're in here, please throw any ideas you have out. This is definitely a collaborative event. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Would be fun to implement into this drawing. 1, 2, 3. We need to split this in two, and it's probably split. Ideally, you just want 4 on each side of them. So that's going to be the outside. We're going to need to tighten this up, go out here, and then 3. Okay. It works. Okay. So here's a dude. We're going to make this one's probably going to kick out too. Hello to all those who are just joining as well. Happy to have you on. We had Chat GPT prompt us on our drawing today, and it came up with Ali Oddball, who's an octopus. He's quirky, artist, bizarre. He has mismatched patterns. He is just kind of crazy. He's got crazy accessories, big old oversized glasses, a bottle cap bow tie, as well as he's very creative. And so this octopus is going to be a little out there. He's kind of quirky. He's going to have all these patterns all over his skin. And so right now I'm just kind of getting the base of him sketched out of what I want to do. These tentacles are definitely the thing that's going to be interesting to me. How we're going to implement what we need to implement, which is just a little quirky patterning, but I don't want to take away from the shape of this guy. I don't have any of those curls. I think maybe we use one of these ones to have it curl up. I think that is what people look for when they think of an octopus, is that curled arm. Maybe this is where that is. That's kind of cool. Octopus are crazy, man. I personally think they're like from a different planet. And they got dropped here, and we just kind of let them do their thing. Okay. I think I made these be too beefy, but thin that out a little bit. Let's see the cups on the bottom. Okay, I don't hate this. I think what we're going to have to figure out is this pattern thing. And that might be the biggest thing, is these crazy patterns. I also want to... I don't think we can put clothes on an octopus. I can't think of any kind of pants or shirt or anything like that that would really work. But he's crazy. He's got crazy accessories. So kind of, maybe he has like a cool... If we go back to having him be like this cool nerd. Especially in the art world. He's got crazy accessories. We need to lean in harder, you know. Let's give him a cool knit cap. He's keeping his head nice and warm, looking fashionable. Give a cool knit cap. I'm already liking that change. Man, you have to be cool to wear a bow tie. So he's got a knit cap. Maybe it's split to different colors. A couple different colors. So he's got like split there, split there. What a crazy octopus, dude. What do you have? An umbrella hat? What do you have? I mean, this dude's weird. I'm trying to think. He's got a big backwards hat. That's what he's got on. Okay. I dig that. So he's got a big backwards hat on. You can see the brim in the back. Can we make that brim bigger? Big perspective wise, it doesn't fit. I'm not trying to get too, I don't want to say logical, but too caught up in, I mean, we're drawing an octopus here. Like, we got to get a little crazy. All right, so he's got a backwards hat. He's got his bow tie going. He's got his big glasses. What else does he have? I think these patterns are almost going to be like tattoos on, like how I said he camouflages. So I think it's going to look like that. I think we got the base of it all built out. Maybe each arm has this on the top, this subtle different pattern. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to start going in and we're going to start doing the inking here. I feel confident enough that we have a solid base to get going. Sorry, guys, I hear a baby crying. Let me see what's going on here. Might have to utilize my standby screen. And I'm in the clear. Never mind. All right. We're going to use the taper brush. To get these nice loopy tentacles. I think that's going to be really important. So his head shape, we're going to go this. That's way too thick. Let's go to like 5, 6, try 7. Loopy head shape, right? Needs a bigger head. Bigger head. I'm cool with it even being bigger than what we had thought. Really expound on that look. I'm cool with that. We're going to adjust that anyways when we do the hat. Then we're going to have this body. Now do those. Then this is going to come up little loop. That loop is going to come back down. Actually, we're going to come and do like this. Need to go wider. That works. It was so not a nice line. I'm like, why is this not working? Let's draw out this paintbrush real quick, just so we have something to cut out. This is going to be a big loopy. Yeah, it's cool. We'll even just made it a little bit more dramatic. All right, now I think we can go in and do a little cutting. We don't need that line. Don't need that line. These lines. Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So let's redo that line. Fresco is crazy. Like when you really like look at what it's doing, like these all this line work it's doing. And I hope I can get a little bit of grace from you guys because this is the first time I've ever drawn an octopus. And I don't want to say it's an easy animal to draw because it is not easy at all. But that's what the challenge gave us. So we're doing it. It's intersecting with itself. It's so annoying. Adobe, if you watch this, it'd be cool to be able to cut out lines that even if they're intersected with themselves, you can still cut them out. Because it'd make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so I think that's the basic shape of our body. And this will come down here. The same way that this is coming down. Cool. All right, we're doing it. Now let's put his hat on. This is obviously very dramatic in what we're doing, but I think it'll be cool. So, imagine he's got this big old head and he's like, man, gotta put it on the last buckle to get anything to fit. Right? Okay, so there's our basic hat. I was not supposed to delete that one. Okay, this is where I was supposed to delete this line and this. There we go. That's what I need. This one's gonna be filled in. I think this is gonna be cool from where we started. It has different panels, different patterns. That's cool. Gonna have some big old glasses. Need to take the taper off and go 5.5 again. There we go, thick frame. He's gonna have glasses where it like makes it all like come in. I think that'd be kind of cool. Or just do it straight like this. What kind of expression does this dude have in his face? This quirky octopus. What kind of expression is he having on his face? Is he doing anything fun with his eyes? Is he being like almost like bright doe-eyed? He's got a little bit of a glisten to his eyes. I think that'd be cool. Look at octopus eyes. They're fun. Big old eyes. Look at those eyes. That'd be fun. And their beak's on the bottom of their mouth, so we can't have this smile. Again, unless, you know, it's a cartoon character. I can do whatever the heck. Put out these eyes, though. Ooh, I got an idea. Do the classic. Ooh, what if it's just like that? No, it's gotta be brighter than that. Alright, my allergies have been crazy right now. Yeah, let's do those kind of eyes. So I'm going to take this exact same eyeball and make a copy. Duplicate, sorry. And then do a little flip. And tweak it a little bit. Like that. Starting to come to shape. Actually, I need the tapered edge. And taper. Here we go. It'll be interesting to see how many more vector brushes they come out with. I do think there is a need for some extra ones. We're already an hour and 17 minutes in, and we definitely went through some, how do you say, I think there's some pretty big changes with this guy. Like that's gonna be his brim of his hat. One back there. Yes. Okay, we need this. One second. I need that full taper. Oh, I kind of like that. Like that. To check if my cat wants into this room. Give me a second. I'll leave the door open for her in case she needs to come in here. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Okay, so we have this accessory wearing guy. I'm gonna get this bottle cap thing right because I think it's such an interesting shape. circle, right? Middle one's gonna be the big one. Bring out the circle. Yeah, so this is almost there, The basic shape of this bottle cap, bow tie that we need to make. We'll add the details. Let's add some details underneath it. This is where I think I want to use this chisel brush. Do a cool, like, waviness. Oh no. This guy. Get out of here. You know, guys, I'm going to make just the middle one bottle caps. And the rest. So the middle will be bottle cap. then I can get that circle pattern just perfect and then have the rest expand out of it. Yeah, not mad at that. Merge it down, and then underneath it, we're going to do the rest of the bow tie, which would be like sorry if you guys are hearing my cat as well. This cat is not excited that I think I'm up still. This is like ready for me to go to bed. Sorry, kitty. Maybe a little bit longer. Okay. That thing's so bad. This is one of those moments where you can kind of just laugh at yourself as a designer. You're like, what am I doing right now? This thing. Chat GPT was like, you wanted me to work? Here, buddy. Here's some work for you. Make an octopus. Yes, sir. Done. Why is this bow tie kicking me so hard? I'm not gonna do it like this. That's too much. Am I looking at reference images for a bow tie right now? Bow tie. Send them. Go. Not booty. Oh, so I wasn't right. I needed this thing in the middle. That's what we needed. Some kind of reference line that, hey, this thing is going out. That's what we needed. Okay. We're getting there. Here's another thing we need to get is these suctions coming up here. We're going to use the taper brush here. All right, that helps. That gives them a little bit of something. This is going to have one right here for sure. And it's going to be with twisting like this. We're going to get a couple here. I'm just going to start kind of inking this guy. Sorry, I get quiet there. I think I got way too focused. I think we can start giving him some color. I like the idea of like a light blue. Let's play some color here. Some fun. I like this color. This cat right now is crazy. I'm sorry if it's annoying to anybody. Relentless. Yeah, I'm thinking for the next stream, guys, I might start doing more simple typography type drawings or quirky ideas I have in my head, kind of like the uh, like the nacho chip or stuff like that. Like, this is fun. This is definitely, I mean, I wanted a challenge and I gave it to myself, so I cannot be mad at giving myself this challenge because it's definitely been that. It's been a challenge. There's nothing simple about this. And so I also really like the idea, like I talked about earlier in my stream, of having a like project and we start it together and we finish it together. And I think that'd be really cool, to be able to not only walk through some really cool software that I like to use, but walk you guys through it and answer any questions that you guys might have on it, because it might be software you've never used before. Now, I'm not talking about, well, I guess any program really, but like AR and 3D and all that stuff. Um, I like doing that kind of stuff in my free time, and I use it for my job and animation and stuff like that. So, the reason I did drawing is it's not my strong suit at all. I have a lot of fun drawing and doodling and stuff like that, and so I wanted to build that muscle back up. And this definitely flexes your creativity a little bit and gets you thinking in different ways that maybe you weren't thinking before. I like this green a lot. I'm glad I chose this green. It's very monstrous. Now we do have to think, how are we going to implement these patterns? Because part of this was that he has very mismatched patterns. So we gotta make sure that we implement that. I think I'm close to being able to just hit that fill button. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful. Don't worry, dude. We'll get your forehead. Okay, so I do like that color. I want to do some kind of, the bow tie line work could use some a little bit of love. Let's fix that. You see it right there. A little lazy. Just fix it as best we can. I don't want to spend too much more time on it. I don't want to be OCD about it. Okay. Here's the green. A lighter color would be nice for the background. We do a background. I'm thinking, well, let's finish the rest. We have this green. Do we pull a green, purpley, pink vibe? This is poppy pink. For his hat. We kind of joked around about having a pattern for his hat. What if we did like, no. I think he's just gonna have 3 different colors of this hat. One of them being pink. They can be brighter. We have that one. What happens if we shift it to purple? It's too close. Orange? But this would be orange then. Gotta make sure I dot that green. Put under here and just do beep. The green dot. Okay. Maybe a yellow. We're gonna use this base yellow. Go. Oh, yes. And pink, and then just darken it up for the underbrim. Of this, he's gonna put the teeth. His glasses are going to be. What if they were shaded? I think it'd be funny to have them like. I think that's funny. Have them kind of toned. we'll make a layer mask above it. It's gonna go like this. We're gonna do some big sweepy tapers. We're really getting, we're not too far off. We're gonna do little like lemon lime, a little lemonade maybe for this guy. I'm gonna finish this one another evening, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. I want to burn myself out here. Let's finish the basic coloring and then we'll wrap this up on another stream or in my free time. We'll add detail in there as well as there's, especially with an octopus where everything's so cylindrical, we're going to need a lot of work on some shading and lighting to bring this thing to life. That's where a lot of the magic's going to happen in this guy. Some tentacles. All right, what do we think of him so far? I think he's okay. I do like the idea of going in here, doing this, and then this is going to be the interesting part. Is I think we need to do a little bit of a pencil brush. We'll see how much I hate this once I do it. And hopefully I don't hate it, but we'll see. Yeah. We're gonna really know here if we do or don't like it. I think we do like a shift this to blues. Like a light blue. You know what? I think I stand by it. I don't hate it. Yeah, the patterns on the skin is gonna be the part where we're gonna have to really do some serious work. So I feel like I might call it a night. I think it was a long process just to get this going. So I'm interested to see just how this looks real quick. This it's definitely coming together. All right, for those of you who stuck with me, I appreciate you guys. I know this was maybe a little rougher than I thought it would go. We got a really hard prompt. That's okay. That's the whole fun of this thing. I'll finish this guy up and get him posted probably over the weekend. But thank you guys for sticking with me.